touting the existence of providence to the world. This was a fatal mistake, and our analysts are tracing its origin as we speak. In the meantime, we have a lead on Lucas Gray's top lieutenant. Turns out the Delgado cartel's counterfeiting unit was creating fake IDs for the militia, and one operative in particular stands out, Wazir Kale, an infamous South China Sea pirate better known by his nom de guerre, the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom and his cutthroat band of outlaws were the scourge of the shipping industry in the post-recession years. But his reign of terror came to an end with the disastrous 2014 hijacking of the supertanker, Francis King. Chinese elite forces stormed the ship, resulting in the deaths of a dozen sailors and most of the Maelstrom's crew. But Kale slipped away unseen. The Maelstrom's connection to Gray is unknown, but we believe it was he who carried out the audacious killing of a Providence CEO in Shanghai, along with two reactivated members of his old pirate gang, Vanya Shah, a shady figure in Mumbai's criminal underworld, and Dawood Rangan, the gang's old cashier turned dodgy movie producer. Shah, Rangan, and the Maelstrom form Lucas Gray's Eastern Cell. They are a crack strike team, and stopping them is our client's most pressing concern. Unfortunately, the elusive Maelstrom appears to have vanished into the seedy underbelly of Mumbai, the cradle of his criminal legend, and no one knows his whereabouts or what he currently looks like. So, a bandit queen, a showbiz charlatan, and one certifiable ghost. I shall leave you to prepare.
Yes, hello everyone, welcome to the Reddit Rivals World Championships 2022. Sorry, I was stuck in my throat. I've just ground a naan bread. The food between casts is worth it. Today we have a Group D game between Tnega and ThatObserver, of course. Mumbai picked by Tnega, and New York's picked by ThatObserver. It's pretty obvious, like me versus Chrome. Of course, you gotta pick Mendoza and Dartmoor. Okay, it's guaranteed here. And look, we look at the stats from Tnega. He's played this map 16 times. If that actually says it already, doesn't it? When you play a map 16 times, you're obviously comfortable on it. Mate, yeah, my mic is naturally... I apologise to anyone new. My mic is naturally quiet. Unfortunately, I've tried everything I can to make it louder. But oh well. It is what it is, isn't it? I can try and make it a little bit louder. Hopefully that gets better. I hope. If it's like... still, I don't care. Anyways, Mumbai, it's going to be an interesting map. It's, not my favourite of maps. You know, it has its downsides. I do say that the options for isolation choices are typically always the same. The fact that there's more ways to isolate Alexa, Carlisle and Dartmoor than any target on Mumbai is the reason why I don't rate it highly. And the map I definitely think is the worst of the big five. So definitely, it's going to be an interesting map, of course. Tnega, he's known for Mumbai. So it's going to be interesting what we see. I'm just hoping that sways away from Skywalk start. No, a kill onto Dawood that opts for a dancer start, or a kill in the tower itself. Perhaps a kill on the hill onto Dawood. Definitely will be interesting to see the approach from both players, etc. Something sways them with Skywalk, of course. We'll see the Brickler onto Vanya no matter what. Every single time we see that. But I'm in my spin. We'll be hearing it will be Wazir Kale. Silent Shotgun as the Kashmirian. Injected Poison as the Holy Man for Vanya Shah. And Dawood Rangan. Explosion Accident Taylor. So my wish ain't granted. It is a Skywalk start. Surprise, surprise. Other than that, it's bog standard Mumbai, really. The Kashmirian we don't see often. Of course, in the Chules. Explosion Accident kill for Dawood. I would say you don't need a propane for it. You have the gas canisters right next to him, of course. But that's going to be a lot of dragging onto all the guards and the food vendor and that. But, you know, we could do the thing with the double shot onto only Dawood's guards. And we could see that from Tnega, who now does plan the YouTube stream delay. Am I right? Let me just refresh him. Hopefully we get something new. Bloody YouTube streams. Make it a rule we have to play on Twitch. And he will be loading in just now. Observer 15 seconds ahead, getting a knockout now onto the Maelstrom, and then the Holy Man, of course, needs that disguise for the Vanya kill. So you get out already. True True that, and I think Tnega deserves the win just for the choice of suit from Observer. I'm not a fan of the Sandman suit, I can't lie. But yeah, Observer is the first, and of course, it'd be interesting to see, not swapping into the Holy Man yet. He might just go grab this Kashmirian and get that kill down straight away. No need to come back to this area. He'll have to do a little bit for the Tailor disguise, but it would be smart to see that buffered by the Queen's guards now. That would be interesting to see. Sandman suit, no Pumpkinhead sat, indeed, bro. Observer, man, sort your shit out. What can I say? But yeah, Tnega will just drag the Maelstrom here. Into the bathroom, of course, a necessity really, if it's a loud kill sometimes, but of course what we've seen the Skywalk isolation off onto Dawood, not onto Dawood, the Maelstrom even. You don't see this anymore. We see a throw distraction after a bump onto the Holy Man to get into a box where you can just shoot him and box him nice and easy because it's box. You could do, but you have the metal worker just down the alleyway here, which can be a bit risky, but Tnega will get a knockout onto the Thug here. Sees the briefcase, doesn't work in his favour, but could work in his favour a little bit. Who knows? But who do you want to believe? But Observer now does have that Kashmir in the sky. So it's an interesting decision, I think, to swap into the Thug here. But of course, Tnega knows more than I do about Mumbai, I'm sure. Of course, the flag will be raised around the 150 mark, as per standard from Skywalk. Is one of the few starts where it is raised automatically. And this is why I find it interesting. There would be more enforcers in the slums. So that's why I question the decision a little bit. But again, like Tnega knows more than I do, okay? So as expected, as an Observer, will be approaching the Wazir kill hill. Here will be the first to get it. Of course, Tnega wasted a bit of time grabbing the Thug disguise, but nevertheless, is all fine. Observer, please move. That was close. Didn't want to next up there. The Maelstrom will go invisible for a second, but we'll get the kill down nevertheless. It's all fine. It's all fine as well. Observer swapping into the Holy Man here. Nicely done indeed. We'll be targeting that Brickler next onto Vanya, of course. Pretty standard stuff. Won't be opting to go with the. He will get the propane from the tea market, the food market, wherever this area is called. I ain't got a clue. I don't know Mumbai like Tnega. I'll keep making that joke for the rest of the game, the rest of the map. I'll move on about in fun in New York. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Tnega making his way down the pipe here. Has Kashmir, and this is why I question swapping into the Thug. I don't. It's, to me, it looked like a waste of time. I use that lightly because he could have just left the Holy Man there and gone in his suit, unless he wants to leave his suit here to go grab the Tailor perhaps and buffer that again as well. You have your arguments for it, of course, and we'll see very shortly what he does. Likewise with Observer, you know, swapping into the metal worker here, will also be buffering his Tailor disguise. So I like this. He will go with a drive-by onto Dawood, so not opting to like knock out Dawood, do the isolation, then coming back for the Tailor disguise. You know, it's good to see this from Observer. The knowledge of buffering your disguise is what it really is what makes the difference in these big 5 maps. Buffering disguises, how you order the kills, the methods you use for the isolations itself. You know. And buffing the disguises makes such a difference. You save so much time doing this, and I think that's what we see from Tnega here. We'll get the kill onto the Maelstrom now. Does have it, and it's gonna be interesting to see what he does next with this kill, and how he handles the disguises like he does with Observer. He will get a knockout onto the Tailor. Nicely done. We'll just box him as well up here. I don't know if you have to, but just for safety, you always do it, don't you? We'll also swap into his disguise here. We'll take it back. Of course, hasn't started the Brickler yet, but that's what I will assume we will see. Very shortly, as standard on Mumbai. Of course, you only need the propane. I'll talk about the big barrel of gas canisters. I want to see them be used. I can't lie. It's a pretty big explosion. But yeah, the propane would make sense. You could just drive by Dawood, you know, just bump his guards, and then have a nice free Dawood for your disposal. So yeah, definitely gotta be interested to see what we see from Observer. He will swap back into the Holy Man disguise here. Do you know what? Yeah, Recce spin question mark. Hello? Yeah? Are we on the bandwagon? What is the oh no, never mind. He took 2 on planning. Because what's the recce? 7 something? Set by Fanium, I'm pretty sure. And we'll all love to see Fanium lose a record, wouldn't we? Yeah, I think we just see 2 on the planning perhaps is why the record could have gone, but nevertheless, it's still going to be a really impressive run on Mumbai here from Observer, as Tnega has the Taylor Disguise. Will get a knockout onto the Metal Worker. Does rip, doesn't get the lock on onto the already knocked out Metal Worker. Will cause a distraction onto the other one and can't save it. Gets the subdue just at the wrong time, and it will be red guns. I think from the head turn, perhaps, of the subdue is what would have ripped in there. 702 from, oh yeah, we would have passed that. Yeah, coming up in what, 20 seconds. I think we would have lost the record opportunity, unfortunately. But nevertheless, like, you can't take away it. The fact that we're talking about the record spin for this is still impressive, given the spin as well. Observer's handled this very nicely with his disguise management, and it's been really impressive to see Observer getting a knockout onto Rima. Is it Rima? Yeah, it is Rima. How could we forget her name? It's Niha is the other one. Of course, I'm getting Niha and Rima mixed up. How could I? An experienced caster like myself who's played Mumbai plenty of times. Bloody A. I think Mumbai's the only big 5 map I actually have lost Mumbai now. I'll shut up. Observer has ditched the propane. No, he ain't. He's just left it here. He ain't ditched the propane. Why would you ditch everyone's favorite propane? But nevertheless, we'll make his way through. I want him to use the big barrels here. I want him to use the free explosion kill. I want it. I want to see it. Will he knock out this guy? No, he won't. There's no need to play it safe. You could very much argue a remote kill here with the form of a leak in propane and a proximity taser. That would be pog. I can't lie. But Observer here will just be waiting for Dawood. I'm scared of them big load of propanes next to it. As funny as it will be that he runs in that direction and blows himself up, it would be funny for us, but not him. But I don't think he will do so. And of course, he is aware of them. They're big and yellow. He's using instinct. He will be aware of them here. Dawood taking his time. When done he? He's a man with his priorities, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing. Taking his time, being the bitch that he is. Dawood will be approaching now for Observer. Tnega once more climb up the pipe. As the Thug, is the Thug illegal to do this and the other disguises not, perhaps? Is that why? I don't know. This is for me to ask and everyone else to answer. Dawood now approaching for Observer. Lets him get a comfortable distance away from all the gas canisters there. We'll bump all of his guards to have a sensible distance. We'll run to Dawood here. We'll bump him. Drop in the propane and the breacher. We'll get this drive-by kill, no problem whatsoever for Observer. We'll be exiting Mumbai very shortly. At the boat exit will be a GG's on Mumbai. Observer taking 2 good points on this map here. Very good stuff indeed. Taking the initial lead, taking his own opponent's map pick. What a start from Observer there on our first map. Mumbai, we'll be heading to New York as our second map. Arguably the polar opposite of Mumbai. You know, it's going to be quick, small, entertaining. I've pissed off some people there by saying that comments. And yeah, even then I think Observer would have had it. He was ahead of Tnega at the time of Tnega's rip. So I would have very much preferred Observer in that situation. Anyways, as we'll go to New York, take a quick look at our stats before we have a quick break. Observer's been here 4 times, but on all 4 occasions Tnega been here once and losing out. So yeah, after looking at them, we will go to a quick break before coming back to New York. Picked by ThatObserver.
The constant says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick, the investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you work for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best bet as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in 2 ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. we'll need all 3 drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
So yeah, welcome back. Of course, New York will be our second map here, Observer. Hoping to take this extenders lead to Forza O in a very close Group F, so to say. It will be interesting to see his approach to the spin. Of course, it's going to be quick. We take a look at that map record by 2:15 from Infun. Of course, who else would have the map record for New York? Who else? There are 3 things certain in this world: death, taxes, and Infun having the New York record. Of course, impressive as always a 2:15, and I think if I was to have one person, wow, Spark, wow, I'm very offended by that comment. I hope you take that back shortly. If there's one person that I will soon, Mando. I'm getting there. I've made one thing. Wow. Made one comment and I've managed to get slated by 2 people. Wow, that's fantastic. Anyways, as I was saying, there's one man I put my house on to beat this record. Observer. Observer is the man to do so. Infun has been teaching him, coaching him, mastering him on New York as part of his TPC project. And it nearly worked. Unfortunately it didn't, because of Berlin and it sucks dick. But it nearly did work. So hopefully Project Infun could work, as we will have New York very shortly. Observer, the typical loadout. If it is like next up security, Observer straight in and he's running. That we took New York. Yeah, it's all good, isn't it? That's me and Fabian's plan. Just win our map pick and it's all fine. But we didn't win our own map pick, so it's all good, isn't it? Win our favourite map and it's all fine. But yeah, we'll have New York coming soon very shortly. Observer home to that 4-0 lead, extending his record to 5-0 on New York, and there will be explosion, accident, security guard. I would say recce, but where's the propane? Observer loading right now. Observer loading right now. You have the loadout. He does load right now. Where is the propane? In fun window, where's the propane on this map? But of course, if you don't know, you want to know, hitmaps.com, your one-stop shop. Your one-stop, whatever barbecue says, for all your Hitman needs. Room where Athena goes after stock crash. Ah, yes, there. Where Observer's going now. That makes sense. Of course, this method you won't be able to tell what cameras with, so perhaps the Athena kill, the Athena isolation perhaps could be a little bit harder. But he's making good progress here. Picking up the propane. It's an odd placement for a propane. It seems to be they just wanted a propane on the map, so they just went, where can we put a propane out of the way that just looks odd out of place, but here we are, we'll have it anyways. And I think they chose there. Observer though, we'll be close to this recce. I can't lie, we'll have to be quick. The high security guard will move out the way here and he can throw the EMP. The record of course being 2:15, so he is targeting this 2 minutes in-game time. Of course we have to account for stream delay. So he probably would have loaded in what? Oh, the replan. The replan from Observer brings in a breacher. Ooh, interesting. Interessante. Of course, there's an accident kill, so it doesn't matter if Athena gets found. And of course, if you knock out and you clear out the room, you do get the correct knock. You do get tranks. You do get a loud pistol to shoot the thing with, the propane with. Questionable replan, so to say, but also Tnega does replan at the same time, so not much time lost for Observer here. A solid plan coming through. Tnega bringing in more tranks, both players symmetrical loadouts. No, I lied. Tnega has the as Snail, Observer he does have the EMP. New York is good. I can't lie, yeah. I'll say this with all my heart. Dartmoor is better. Anyways, yeah, back to New York here. The map, the map inferior to Dartmoor. Hopefully, Observer doesn't whiff up the EMP. We'll manually take out the camera box this time. Fully make. It's okay. We all know I'm right. I'll have a whole spiel after our game about why Dartmoor is better than New York. I'll fight to the death over it. I'm joking. I won't go that far. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Observer making his way. Yeah, well, everyone else is deluded. That's what it is. Observer now is in the Phoenix office here. Has 2 tranks. Doesn't have a third. Wow. Bad. He would have a third actually. My mistake. But he will choose to knock out the final high security guard here, which could be why he used the breaches to do this kill on exit. Perhaps, of course, picking up the violin. Has lost his propane. Where's his propane, guys? Will Dragophine. Will he do it in the soundproof room, perhaps? Always an option. No, he won't. He will opt to go grab the key card first, of course. Still needs the final data disk off of Fabian, who's roaming somewhere. So he might opt to go grab that key card first and actually do the kill on exit. Both, of course, up for debate here. We'll pick up the propane, of course. Picking up his trank, which he already has used. 1 trank remain, I'm pretty sure, and we'll see that be used on Fabian. We'll place down the breacher and the propane. Another one of my hot takes is the breacher is better than the taser, but here we are. We can discuss about that all day. Observer has the kill set up. Won't detonate just yet, of course, has a non-tranked body in there, so we'll have to be careful. Still has to get Fabian's data key though, but once he gets down here, down the stairs, he ain't trespassing, so he is all fine to deal with that. Breach is crinky, yeah, whatever that means. Observer does make his way back down here, of course. The one enforcer getting in his way, adding a bit of time to his run. Where's Fabian? There he is, right in the middle of the corridor. The alpha male that he is. We'll open the door here. Fabian coming into the stock market area. I think this is a stock market area. I'd hope it is. We'll trank Fabian here. It seems to be Observer has all 3 data disks. We'll now be getting the detonator, the breacher, detonating it. Observer with the kill down. We'll actually open the door first. Come on, just do it. Observer does eventually do it. Observer exit in 3:21 in game time, slightly longer than what I would have imagined, but nevertheless, it's still good. Observer taking a 4-0 lead here after New York, going into our map 3, and it just gets worse. The maps just get worse. I can't lie. Come on, yeah, Bangkok will be our 3rd map here. It is gradually I mean, New York is better than Mumbai, but we move. You could say it's gone up a little bit, then just dip back down. Bangkok has improved slightly since the changes. Of course, Ken Morgan no longer goes to the breadbasket when made sick. One of the few good changes in the October patch, but we will head to a short break before seeing Tnega and Observer encounter one another on Bangkok.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Himapan Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
So yeah, welcome back here, of course, Bangkok. We'll be on map 3 here. We'll be Observer's first time on Bangkok, as per the stats. Tnega, it will be his third time playing on here 2 times prior. 1 loss, 1 tie. Observer knocking out this exterminator. Is he mad? He will be found, I'm pretty sure, eventually, but if he's quick enough, he won't be found. You know, just be quick, lol. It divides opinions, Bangkok. Definitely the hardest 2-target map. You could always make an argument for Segal, but I think recently with Segal and how it's been improved, as per se, with the new strats that have been come through, especially the pneumatic gas grenade, etc. You would have to go that Bangkok is the hardest 2-target map now, and I heavily back that. You know, most 2-target maps aren't the end of the world. You know, they're nice, simple, easy. The best roulette gets really is the 2-target maps, after Dartmoor, of course. But I mean, I'm not going to be biased, but I'm going to be biased to Dartmoor. Why wouldn't I? We see Observer doing what we see typically now in Bangkok, especially with like the Bugman strat, etc. You know, the Exterminator peekaboo onto Jordan, all this stuff. You know, Bangkok it's been made ever so slightly better and more enjoyable, as I said, mentioned before the briefing. You know, since the patch that means that Ken no longer goes to the breadbasket and all that. Observer going with the good old pistol elimination, but that's just punched Jordan right in the head. Good thing we're not playing freestyle roulette where you can get pistol eliminations. You would be punching your desk card after that kill. So yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. Map record of 525 by Unini. I think it's only a matter of time before that gets broken. I can't lie. Unini's going to have his... You need to be clenched this entire time, hoping that it's a long spin, because sooner or later that spin, that record is going. I can't lie. It's definitely have to go soon, especially, you know, like I said, the fact that Ken no longer goes to the breadbasket makes Emetic him a lot more consistent and better. You know, in the grand scheme of things, it's all good. So yeah, hopefully that plays a part. I want a quick spin so we can get out of here as quick as we can. I don't want to be here for long. I want a quick spin. I want that record broken. He's lost a lot of records lately. It won't do much harm if he loses his Bangkok one. Saying it must be. Stop saying that. Oh, this is gonna be a record spin right here. 15 seconds till we see the spin that will break Unini's record. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Haven's gonna go next as well. You know, wait, Bangkok and Haven are going. Yeah, we all fuck's sake. We all do, don't we? But yeah, our spin will come through and it will. Explosion Iceland groundskeeper for Jordan Cross and Cross. Ken Morgan pistol is the exterminator. Reki question mark? Hello? I think this is Reki. Jordan, yeah, well, shut up, shush buckles. This could be this spin will surely beat the Miami record. Oh yeah, that as well. Yeah, the Miami record's gonna go to. That's what we go. Oof, tough roulette. Yeah, but this is an easier spin for Bangkok, I'd say. The Jordan kill ain't that bad. The coconut used by Observer, it's not actually that bad of a spin. I think I just overreacted. I saw like nice disguise and nice kill conditions and went, oh, it's gonna be a record spin, guys. No, but I do think it's possible. It's possible. Observer will be heading up to Jordan. It's only numbers, but you know, Jordan comes downstairs. Yeah, nice easy kill off onto him, of course. Groundskeeper being just outside the party area as well on the atrium roof. It's good. It's good shit. Of course, the letter as well will be used for Ken. So yeah, Tnega is panicking. Yeah, for sure, and you can really understand why. It is a spin that's quick for Bangkok, so to say. And oh, this is great. He's gonna set up the kill as well. That is brilliant from Observer. Really making the most of that spin that he can. That is good. Like he'll have to go groundskeeper from upstairs, but he could get the groundskeeper from downstairs as well if he does letter. But you don't have the letter yet, so could be on the harder end to actually get this kill. We'll make his way upstairs. Of course, it's trespassing. The guards won't care. Has green guns. Don't replan. He will replan. We'll bring in a. We'll swap it up. What's he gonna bring in, and where is he gonna bring it? Yes, I think you need his record saved now with the restarts and the longer plans from Tnega. He will bring a Seeker somewhere else, so I'm assuming you'll see a Seeker on to Ken for this Exterminator kill. Tnega, I think, has now got the John kill set up. Oh, good indeed. We'll make his way into the pie room here. Didn't pick up the propane beforehand, did he? Yes, no. Wait, maybe, perhaps, no. Didn't have the propane beforehand, picking up one. Now Observer has the numbers. We'll make his way back upstairs. Tnega do it, yeah, for sure. We'll trank one of the groundsmen here, and we'll swap into his clothes. This will be a quick John kill, but we'll get spotted changing clothes, unfortunately. A bit too slow with getting there, after the panic had occurred. Observer make his way back round here. We placing the numbers, of course. I actually really like this kill from Observer. Good stuff. Placing the numbers down, and then we'll be exploding this when John comes. I want to question now: is there any risk of an NTK with this? Because it would be funny. Like, he just gets the kill off, but he gets kills onto 7 more civilians as well. That would be good to see. For us, at least, it would be. I'm sure Observer will find the amusing side after the game. Make his way out onto the roof here. Of course, we'll be trespassing. Has a snell for these 2 groundskeepers here, which he will use. If he waits until Jordan is alone, it's fine. But yeah, NTK is a factor. Observer, do it. Do it quickly. You want to see quickness and risk. Tnega will be a throw distraction now here, of course. It will interrupt Jordan's session, so he will investigate it. That's my understanding. I don't know why if he did a throw distraction there. He just does deal with it, Jordan will come into the bathroom here. We'll get a knockout. Does he have a propane yet? No, he does not. It seems, but Observer does have the groundskeeper disguise here. Here's Ken. Here he is. Where's he? Is he going to do? It seems like Observer's just going to clear out the bathrooms here now. Definitely a sensible choice here. Of course, we have so many people that come in and out of this area. No, he just needs a Seeker, which is, of course, in this bathroom here. Propane. It is, when you really think it is propane. It is hard, professional pain. But there we go. We won't look too far into it. It's great when I start saying propane as like proprane, and I go prane, and the different ways my mouth decides to say propane is truly fantastic, especially after a long day. And it's currently 9:30 at night, so it's fantastic, isn't it? Observer trying to find an angle off onto Ken. He's moving, but he walked quite slow. He is a brick, has lots to move around. Jordan, is he in position? Detonate, Observer. Let's see him red guns. Oh, will he go for it? Not yet. He's waiting. Well, the NPCs are there, so probably will go with an NTK factor. I mean, that's possibly why he's waiting. I want Observer just... The urge to press the detonate must be immense for Observer here. He knows he wants to. If you just placed the propane a bit further back, he would have been fine. But Tnega now, we'll grab the propane, we'll put it by Jordan Cross, we'll throw it, we'll bounce back into the direction of him, thankfully, and he can place down the taser here. Observer will eventually detonate the propane, and it will be an LTK. There we go. There we go. No! Infant fuming, his best mate ripping. What a shame. Tnega, a big way back into it here. Where is his groundskeeper disguise? Are they still up? Or did he waste a snail? It seems to be like he wastes a snail, as they have been found by the recording crew here. But it's all fine. Oh, is he glitched now? Is this guy glitched? What a shame. Oh, here he is. The glitched guy from the snail. Fantastic. So just get double seated Ken, yeah, but he shouldn't need to escape. But Tnega will go back into the groundskeeper disguise here. We'll detonate the taser even. This time, no risk of an NTK. And it will be Tnega will have the first successful kill down. I will note. Oh, and he restarts. Did he rip on the camera? The bloody final boss of Bangkok, are we right? Observer will have a slightly different placement of the propane. A bit further back. Is he happy with it? No, he's not. He ain't gonna go, ooh. He wants to. What's Observer gonna do here? Is he gonna go with it? Yeah, he is. A bit further back than what he did last time. We'll drop the breaches. So hopefully the taser even. No risk of an NTK this time, hopefully. Interesting. Choice over here by Observer. It's taken that long, but they've moved. It's moved, it's great, fantastic. Observer will swap into the disguise very shortly. Just about. Gets a lot of whoosh, but this now detonates just in time. It can swap into it. Oh yeah, it's great, isn't it? A person that's on the floor naked, knocked out with a dart inside of them. It's all fine, but like it's fantastic how this game works with accidents, isn't it? Observe this time, just waiting around this area. I think he has trust issues down here now. Because yes, I can't explain it. It just is. Yeah, it just happens. It just occurs. You know. So yeah, Observer this time waiting. Dexy Barrett is here. Please, Observer's gonna see a body. Bodies fly. Yay, 90k. Woohoo, we did it. But he has wasted a minute and a half spraying up here. Don't kill Dexy. We all want to kill Dexy sometimes. Won't even shoot the camera. Observer's going bold. Does get through green guns, however. Doesn't have to deal with the final boss of Bangkok yet, but still Kenneth the Brick Morgan. Body found for Tnega, but it's all fine. He has to kill. It's all good. Will be making his way to exterminate. Well, both players are at very similar stages here now. It would be interesting to see what the approach is. Tnega getting caught by cameras. That's not good. I'm not an expert at Bangkok, but getting caught by cameras is not what you want in your run. You don't want to be getting caught by them cameras in your run. They are called the final boss of Bangkok for the reason. The fact that the box is in the most annoying place in the world is really annoying. And like, we always see a restart, probably because of the fact that he has yellow guns. That's how evil these fuckers are. Like, they are mad evil. Observer does clear out one of the bathrooms, has a seeker dart. Will opt to go for the exterminator first, it seems. Of course, the groundskeeper is allowed in this area. So he will go and grab the exterminator disguise for Seeker and Ken. Probably just a time thing. Gives himself enough time to actually get the disguise, no time pressure onto the Ken Morgan timing of how long he's sick for, etc. So yeah, pretty sensible stuff from Observer, pretty standard stuff as well. What we expected really, just playing it safe now. You know, we're 10 minutes RTA into a spin. It's all good, you know, the exterminator is sick. So we're going to have one dart onto Ken. We don't want it to be, we don't want to miss, you know. We don't want to miss our seeker dart here. He's in the main atrium for Observer Ken the Brick Morgan now. Hopefully coming back outside. It will be a moving target, but I know Observer is pretty good at aiming, so should all be fine. Famous last words. Waiting in these bushes here for Ken to come outside. We'll go for the shot out here. Ooh, that was scary. That wouldn't have hit. He will go to the area. We'll wait for him to go to the area where he got him last time, however. Of course, we saw the NTK come through last time, but the difference is it's third cycle, a second cycle even, and Jordan's already dead. Will get his shot off. Does it connect? Just about. Wow. Tnega once again with this Jordan cross kill. It seems to be his strat is actually faster than Observer's. Just sent out this Jordan kill straight away. So Observer now waiting for Ken to come to the bathroom. Already has one of the people that comes into their cycle knocked out, and one of them just leaves right now, I think. So definitely good timing for Observer here. Might even try and distract someone else in the meantime, but yet again another restart for Tnega. Observer's built up a really good lead here. just reading the magazine as Ken will come in here. Of course, his bodyguard I still have to take care of, but ain't exactly the challenge. And after that, we'll have a pretty safe, hopefully safe, run to the exit. I want to see Tuk Tuk. I don't think he has a wrench though, so I don't think we will see Tuk Tuk, but I want to see the Tuk Tuk. We'll drag Morden's bodyguard into the bathroom here. Go on, do it live. Yay! An elimination kill. Woohoo! Observer's won. He's won not because he's finished the spin, but because of the kill he did onto Ken. But yeah, with Ken dead for Observer, both kills are down. We'll have free pleasure and run to the exit. We'll be the main exit Observer. Taking our farm map Bangkok, a really good performance here. Nearly flawless on all the maps, but unfortunately, a couple of rips on Bangkok at the start with some nice DKs, etc. He would have put that past him, Observer. Run to the main boat exit here. We'll be exiting and completing the sweep, taking all 6 points. GG's Observer. Very well played indeed from both players. Tnega unfortunate on all the maps, you know. Unfortunately on New York and Bangkok, just couldn't really get past that first kill. Could sometimes get it, especially on Bangkok, but couldn't do much after it. It was really unfortunate in that regard. It will be opting to use a snail now and go for a different change of strat, but unfortunately it is too late, getting spotted by cameras again, you know. Bangkok. It's an evil map, and that full effects do come through now. Hopefully Ian Funza sent the results to challenge. And we'll look at the group standings. Of course, it is a Group D game. ThatObserver is top on 28 points after 6 games, only 1 remaining for him. GK Punk, however, 6 points behind after only playing 5, playing 1 less. He is on 22 points. Ashton, after his 5 games, however, is on 13 points. Ducker, after 3, is on 10. Of course, his 1 loss did come against GK Punk earlier today, but we saw again another good Mumbai. It's been treating me nice today, I can't lie. It's changing my views on it. T-Not 6 in 6th behind Tnega on 6 points. Haha, 6-9 funny. But has played 1 last game. And it seems to be, but you know, Ducker has played 2 less games. And Ducker is capable of sweeping people and going 12 points and going to 22 points. So we can't count out Ducker just yet, I don't think. Pinu, of course, bottom after 1 game. Plus Speaker on 2 points after his 3. I know there is other games on at the moment. You look at our upcoming matches for all the other games in going into tomorrow morning for the Europeans here. Ashton, Story even versus Blunts, currently on Chongqing, Marrakesh at Nezuko Chan. Barbecue versus Joe even. We've heard in the game right now between Joe the Baby Gather and Pack. Ebla Muddy and Rum of the Far East will be playing at 1 AM CST. Likewise, Tino and Tnega both playing at 1 AM CST. Nezuko Chan and Barbecue both casting them 3 AM CST. Joe to be casting one of them 4 AM, 5 AM. Fane versus the Reaper and Alex, Mr. 102 against the Buff Guy. Thank you all. I need to get some water. I ain't drank after 3 consecutive casts. Great idea. Stay hydrated, guys. I'll go back to the island. We'll raid Barbecue. And we'll see everyone very soon for more RRWC action. Bye bye.